Hey everyone, just recording a video for the stream reveals today because I can't make any other videos because the internet's too slow here. But yeah, we were able to watch the stream. Some really cool stuff. Greedon Masques is cool because I used to like Greedon, still do, because it's just such a meme deck and it's not very good. And now I have more excuses when I lose. And also Harmonics Messiah, right? I want to see the roided up Messiah guy from Zero come into Premium, and we did. Another card that got buffed was the G Guardians as well. This is just, you know, bit of an update. So the G Guardian heals from before. Now they've been updated to the new power values and defensive values. So 15k shield and 10k power. Otherwise, the rest is not changed. Still think heal guardians are better, but you know, just this, if you want to play another play style, like run different heals, here is an option, right? We have this new card. It's called Clunky Stroller. Auto, when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Greedon in its card name, you can Soul Blast 1 and choose a card name with Design Devil in its card name from your drop and put into your soul. And then this unit gets plus 5,000 into the end of turn. So just a generic, not even a Desire Devil, right? It's just a generic plus 5k, so nothing really special there. But then we have this new card, this new Desire Devil actually. This one is Desire Devil Sasha. And then this has some very unique effects. So con in the deck, if you have a Greedon Vanguard, this unit is treated as having the same name as all of your Desire Devils in your soul. So this sounds like it could come into play like later. It's a very scaling friendly kind of effect. Friendly, you know, like Diamond Ass, you know, getting all the effects. It could snowball pretty much and make it like a really strong card. And the second effect is just kind of like a nice extra effect. Haunt, Rearguard, Guardian Circle. You have 3 or more Desire Devils in Soul. Power plus 5k and Shield plus 5k. So, you know, 10k Shield still always really good in Standard. And it's nice 5k, like a plus 5k effect, but hey, plus 5k Shield is also really good. But it's also active on your opponent's turn too, so it becomes really annoying and kind of gets really sticky. Right, and lastly, we do have Greedon Masques. So this is Avaricious Demonic Dragon King Greedon Masques. Is he actually? He looks like kind of like more like a dinosaur, you know. But hey, this card can only be written, you know, with grade 3 Greedon is card name. Then the second effect is, you know, the normal Greedon effect. You only lose when your damage zone has 7 cards instead of the 6. And then the Greedon removal skill is act once per turn. Remove a card with Greedon in its different card name from this unit, hand, or soul, or drop. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 Desire Devil from among them, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. So, kind of not as strong as a lot of the other kind of removal effects, right? We have some of the removals is really good, right? You know, Zorga just makes everything work. This doesn't. You might flip like 7 triggers from this and miss. Very rare, but it can happen. So yeah, it's not the best. Not exactly the best. So it just means you don't need to run as many of the original Greedon. Just run, means more deck space, right? Which is good. And then the last effect is auto Vanguard Circle once per turn. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if your soul has 3 or more cards of Desire Devil in their card names, put 3 stand Rearguards into your soul, stand this unit, and it gets power plus 5,000 until the end of turn. So a lot of people have been saying this is not as good as the old Greedon, simply because the old Greedon can restand multiple times. It wasn't limited to once per turn. Also, it can get much more bigger power, right? Plus 15k. Instead, at the cost of having to put in 1 more card into your 1 more standing Rearguard. This is actually not that bad in my opinion. Sure, you're limited to just like standing once, right? Just a hard once per turn, in a way. But it also means that you will always have 2 front row units that can attack. If you think of, you know, in the anime, you know, the uniforms and all that, they're all about making you more efficient. So this is a much more efficient Greedon. You still get the power without having to get like 10 cards in your soul. So it allows you to soul charge less, which is really important. One of the biggest problems with Greedon was deck outing. And I know a lot of people like the 3 restand kind of thing, well, 3 Vanguard attacks style that you can run, and I like that too. But the reality is that like that kind of style is a bit more worse like nowadays, right? This is why you know, a lot of the Greedon players have moved away. If you when I'm talking with Minhu before, his style was just restanding once and just like getting the power boost with the Rearguard circles. and this kind of supports that in a way. You know, you soul charge less. You can it's just overall just much more efficient. So I do think there's a lot of value still in exploring this. Maybe there's going to be more support as well that I'll just make Greedon like the next year. I know a lot of people were talking about how the Masques decks before on the first release were pretty bad, but nowadays they're looking pretty slick. So yeah, I think there's just a lot more to be explored and should be probably find out more later, right? But onto the big boy of today, that is Harmonics Messiah. If you look at that slab of context, this is basically Vanguard 0 giving its entire lifespan into this card, because unfortunately that game will be very dead soon, but Harmonics Messiah will live on in kind of a very buff form, right? It's definitely been eating a lot of protein. So first off, you do have the normal stride effect, and then you have the Vanguard 0 unlock skill, which is stride, or not the stride step. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, you may choose any number of locked cards and unlock them. Then you choose the same number of cards from your hand as the number of cards unlocked by this effect and discard them. And just bear in mind, you know, if you unlocked your whole field, right, if you had like 10 cards locked and you only had 0 cards in hand, then you still unlock them all. So you get a free unlock for free. And then also, they added the effect where you can only have one Harmonics Messiah G unit in a G deck, so that's kind of a bit more of a restriction. And then the next effect is Auto Vanguard Circle G Zone. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard Circle or at the beginning of your turn, if this card is face up and your damage zone has 2 or less cards, and no new card was put into your damage zone during your opponent's preceding turn, put the top card of the deck into the damage zone and draw a card. So this is just to kind of out people who've been damage denying you for a lot. This kind of just says no, you can still play the game up to 3 damage, right? 3 damage. And then the last effect is Auto in the G Zone. When your grade 1 unit is placed by writing from a grade 0, if you went second, reveal this card and then put a Guardian Shield ticket into your hand. And the Guardian Shield ticket we can see here is basically just like it's like a quick, like a buffed quick shield, you know? Just choose one of your attack unit, it gets plus 20k until the end of that battle. So basically just 20k shield to help you going second, right? Because in History Collection, a lot of the decks are getting super power buffed going first. They can just write grade 3 and then stride on you and get 2 force markers or 2 markers in general. So this is supposed to help against that. Maybe, right? Maybe 20k shield I feel like is not enough, but we'll have to see, right? The format will naturally develop by itself, and you know, more things will be discovered. And to be honest, there is a lot of surprising stuff in History Collection they've shown so far, like the Honolly reveal, that is kind of pretty game changing, right? It's pretty game changing. So maybe we'll have more game changing erratas in the future. Not gonna speculate on what they could be. But yeah, hopefully they will do that and we'll have pretty interesting format. That's it from me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below and I will see you all later. Alright, bye.